I mean, we all know Keir Starmer is the laughing stock of the UK, but it seems as though those views are shared worldwide. This morning, we have seen Donald Trump Jr. blast the Labour government after they sent activists to campaign against them. Whilst the situation with Trump is hilarious, the Hungarian Prime Minister has humiliated him on live TV. Let's watch the clip and react, whilst also going over all of the latest news from up and down the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Just a quick one to say we have new Stuck Farmer t-shirts available on our store. Go grab them now. They are available at britishstand.com or check the link in the description. As world leaders arrive in Hungary and warmly greeted by Viktor Orban, two-tier Keir was completely snubbed. Keir Starmer is an embarrassment. Have a watch.
Straight down. Welcome to you, Prime Minister. Chief of Protocol for the Presidency.
Nice to see
The meeting has just begun a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, is that all?
You're very well done.
This how people reacted. This user said, "We can relish in Starmer getting the treatment he deserves, but this is shameful for the UK. He's ruined us on a global scale." This guy said, "Oh man, I can't stop laughing at this. This has to hurt given his hubris and extremely high opinion of himself. He really believes he's on a par with the leader of the free world. He isn't too popular with Trump at the moment either." This guy said, "Because he's got the personality of a fish. Literally no one likes him and everyone can see through his bullshit." Tony said, "How embarrassing for our country to have someone who is so disliked. He's looking around like a lost little boy who's looking for his mum. What are your thoughts on this mess? Let me know in the comments." In other news, a 24-year-old woman has been jailed after her two XL bully dogs launched a vicious attack that left a young woman with life-changing injuries in St Helens. Kellis Smith, of Brook Hall Close, was sentenced to 12 months in prison at Liverpool Crown Court on Wednesday, after pleading guilty to 2 counts of being the owner or person in charge of a dog, dangerously out of control and causing injury. The incident occurred around 11 p.m. on Monday, May 15th, 2023, when the 2 XL bully dogs escaped from an unsecured garden onto the street. The attack lasted approximately 7 minutes, during which the victim, a woman in her 20s, was subjected to a horrific ordeal. The dogs had been able to get out due to Smith's failure to keep them properly contained in her premises. The victim sustained severe life-changing injuries to her arms and hands during the prolonged attack. Neighbours, alerted by the woman's screams, rushed out to help her and contacted emergency services. Detective Sergeant Ian Harrison later praised the neighbours' intervention, stating, "It was only thanks to the brave actions of neighbours that it wasn't worse." Along with the prison sentence, Smith was banned from owning dogs for 2 years by the judge. The court also issued a destruction order for both XL bully dogs involved in the attack. The dogs have been held in secure police kennels since the May incident, awaiting the court's decision. Detective Sergeant Ian Harrison condemned Smith's actions, saying, "Smith failed in her responsibility to keep these dogs in a secure premises, which led to them running out onto the street and attacking a young woman." He added, "Smith's recklessness resulted in this horrific incident, which lasted around 7 minutes and left the victim with life-changing injuries to her arms and hands." The detective warned, "We will act on all information provided on suspected irresponsible dog ownership. Failing to keep your dog under control can lead to the worst outcome imaginable." In other news, Sadiq Khan has come under fire for refusing to apologise to Martin Blake, the Met Police firearms officer, acquitted of the murder of Chris Kaba. Just weeks ago, Blake had been found not guilty of gang member Kaba's murder in September 2022, a decision the Mayor of London said he respected. After the verdict, Khan offered his heartfelt sympathies to Chris Kaba's family, friends and the wider community, and said he understood the impact Chris Kaba's death has had on London's communities. He extended similar platitudes shortly after Kaba's death and when the Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC, asked the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, to prosecute Blake. As a result, the mayor had faced accusations of not doing enough to support the under-fire Met Police, which today have cropped up again. Speaking at a London Assembly session today, Tory Assembly member Susan Hall said, "I asked Sadiq Khan repeatedly whether he would apologise to the firearms officer and his family for his handling of and response to the Chris Kaba shooting. Repeatedly, he refused to do so. Our police deserve to police with the support of elected officials to have the confidence to do their jobs fully." The Mayor and Greater London Assembly authorities were quick to link the death of Chris Kaba to racism, without respect to the importance of handling such an important case delicately. Londoners deserve better. The Met Police deserve better, especially firearms officers. London's black community deserves better. Sadiq Khan is the Police and Crime Commissioner, and today has shown a shocking dereliction of his responsibilities to London. Asked whether he remembered being briefed about Kaba's criminal background, Khan told the London Assembly that he didn't remember a briefing to this effect. Khan was also pushed on giving his sympathies to Kaba's friends and family, though his response left it unclear whether he was aware at the time that some of those friends may also have been involved with the 67 gang, linked to several murders in the capital. Fellow Conservative Assembly member Lord Bailey said, "I brought the concerns of black parents across our capital to the Mayor's doorstep to ask him to consider the impact that words like his have on the safety of our children, who live under a constant threat of violence and gang activity. Parents like myself are rightfully fearful for them." Instead, he responded with petulance, politicking, and game-playing. How he thinks that his childish dismissal of these concerns is appropriate is beyond me. Also, at today's session, was Met Police Commissioner Mark Rowley, who, when questioned, suggested it was standard practice to brief the Mayor on the background of those involved. But he conceded that he did not remember the briefing, as it coincided with the Met's large-scale efforts to organise and carry out Operation London Bridge at the time of the death of Queen Elizabeth II. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comments section below. I want to quickly say another thank you for helping us reach 100,000 subscribers. We started this channel just over 3 months with the vision to show the British public the real stories from up and down the country, whilst calling out the BS the MSN try and shove down our throats. So from everyone at British Stand, thank you. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.